Hello everybody, my name is Jonathan and welcome to Bearly Unboxed. So today you are going to go with me on another one of my toy hunts. We're going to be heading out to Ross stores and Fred Meyer. I included those two together because I had some footage that it kind of fit together, and then you'll get to see my haul at the end of the video, and I feel like it's going to be a fun haul between the two places. It's actually multiple Ross stores, couple Ross stores, and two different Fred Meyer stores. But I do go back to the one Fred Meyer store a second time because this footage is both from last month in August and the beginning of this month in September. And I'm finally getting around to editing it all together. And I have even more footage of thrift footage from Value Village. So that'll be another video in the coming week or two. And I cannot wait to show you what I found there. But today we're going to go and see what we find at Ross and at Fred Meyer. This hat and this shirt are actually part of what I found, and I'm wearing it for the video because I thought it was really cool. I love this new hat. So, all right, let's go to that beautiful bean footage. As one of my subscribers said, every time I go to that footage, that runs through their head and that cracks me up, so I had to say it. So that's for you. You know who you are. All right, well, let's go to that footage and see what we find. I am stopping at Fred Meyer, though, because I have to pick up some groceries, and I'll probably look around the toy section. They've been having clearance, but nothing great. And then they do have some newer stuff, but nothing great. Especially this Fred Meyer. It's just their toy section's kind of lacking. But they did have, and they still have, the Monster High budget dolls that I think people were calling Latinistas, or was it? No, it wasn't Latinistas. It was Monsteristas, because people were finding them in other countries. I think that's just a loving term that they got. But anyway, they're pretty nice for the price. I've shown them on my channel before, so every once in a while they do get something cool in that. A lot of people are looking for those too, so it's kind of neat to know that I have access to them so easily. It's weird. Alright, so I'm heading over there and we'll see what they have. Alright, we are at Fred Meyer. They have all their back to school stuff already. I guess it's not really already. It is August. So I always love looking at school supplies, even though I haven't been in school for quite a while. So I do need to get some bird seed because we love to feed the birds. I think they're out of the one that I normally get. We're gonna get this. Okay. Hopefully the birds will like that. I keep looking at these. They're really cute. I really like this translucent one. Blueberry cupcake. Oh my god, I love blueberries. Should I pick one of these up? They also have... oh, they have the gummy bear one. Okay. I really want the gummy bear one. And then they also have chocolate mint. And then these are the other ones that you can get. I really like the ice cream one. They remind me of My Little Ponies because they have a little cutie mark. So I think I'm gonna get both of these. a non-transforming transformer. Okay. They do have their Hot Wheels. I just picked up a bunch for my brother recently. And I don't see any ones that look interesting there. But then I've looked through those, I think, a million times. I think it's the same ones. And here is their clearance, which looks pretty much the same. Looks pretty much the same as last time, and it's not really a clearance price for that, definitely. Honestly, I think a lot of these are just overstock, and they pretend it's clearance. I don't know. They have Miniverse. They still have for magenta, but they also have this one. And they still have Caddy for $15. Is definitely not good. Ooh. They have these, which are really popular, but I have not got into this yet, so. And they still have older. These are the dolls I was talking about. They have Cleo and Claudine, they're 15. And they also still have this for 15. Oddly enough, the Rainbow High dolls are all sold. That's really weird, because that's not a good price. This is their little tiny Barbie section down here. And they still have these. These are on clearance at Target, but not here. They always get things kind of late. So that's it for today. So now we're gonna go into Ross. Oh my gosh, these are really cute napkin holders. I love all this type of stuff so much. Oh, they even have matching creamer, sugar. Very cute. Be good for candy. And a little cookie jar. Drinking a milkshake. It's, I can't remember its name. I can never remember its name. But it's one of the Sanrio characters. It's very cute. This would also be really cute for candy. There's so much. Oh, there's another one. It's very cool. And there's a Barbie. Because, you know, Barbie is Halloween. Oh, these cookie jars are really cute. Wow, their toy section has shrunk. So hopefully they still have some good stuff. What is this? A unicorn lamp. It's kind of cool. Oh wow. They have the prosthetic leg Barbie for only $8. Wow, she's really pretty. Yeah. That's a really good deal. Oh, think I've ever seen this one, but man, look at those eyes. Oh, geez, that's super wonky. Oh my, here's another one. Oh, that one looks so much better. And they also have the one with the hair play, also $7.99. It's one of the Monster High potions for $8. Maybe I'll get that. $7 for this mermaid. I already have that. $8 for Mario. That's pretty good, actually. Oh wow. There's a whole set of Pokemon for $20. Oh, and they have this Beast Pop. Wow, this is for $10. I feel like that's actually not a bad deal. But I try not to buy the. Oh. That is so cute. For $8. That is very tempting. It's one of the nice soft ones too. So cool, it's Moltres. For only $15. They have Zapdos, but I don't see Articuno, which is my favorite. Oh my gosh, I need this one to build the Blackheart figure. Oh, that's so exciting. For only $6. Alright, well, we're gonna put back the Monster High. Because I definitely need Lilith. She's such a cool character. So, alright, well, that's the only one I see of that. Oh, they have $12.99? That can't be right. That's expensive. I was just talking about these with one of my subscribers. Alright, so we got this lady. So I ended up finding a new hat on my way out. I did get that Lilith Marvel Legends figure though. And my new hat will make its debut during the haul at the end of the video. It's starting to get dark out. I am heading home now for today. There might be more toy hunting after this one throughout the week or the month, or I think I'm trying to do like monthly toy hunt videos. Unless I find a lot of things, and then it'll be broken up into like multiple videos. So, alright, on my way home. I am at a Fred Meyer that's going to be closing, and tons of stuff is on clearance. Actually, everything is on clearance. So I'm going to see what they have. Let's take an extra 30% off. So it's not bad. Don't see anything here. I noticed they've moved everything around too. It's kind of weird. I'm really sad that this location is closing. Well, they still have a lot of these. I do want to get this at some point. Maybe 30% off is a good time. I don't know. They have Polly Pockets. Birthday bear. We have some color reveal and cutie reveal. We have a bunch of these. You know, I still don't have this. Maybe I should grab that for 30% off. I don't know. Legos are cleaned out. That's crazy. I was hoping they would have Monster High, but they are out of Monster High. Although they've moved a lot of stuff around, so. Alright, so in the clearance section, you can save an extra 30% off if they have anything, but there's not a lot left of anything that I want, really. So I found a t-shirt, and it's 25% off, and I will be wearing that when I do the haul part of the video. Alright, I'm going to another Ross store because I had such good luck yesterday, and I hope they have more of those Marvel Legends figures. So this is my new hat that I got at the Ross. It's very like nondescript, but it does say Dickies on the side. I want to put a patch here or something, like maybe like my paw symbol for my channel. I don't know. We'll see. But here is the Ross. This is the newer one that opened up, and the last time I was here was the first time I've ever been to it, and it was super busy. They don't look too busy today, though, so let's go in and see what they have. Alright, let's see. Oh, wow. For $12.99, I really want to get this doll. So that might be something I get today. They have that still up. This one, which I have. And they have this for only $8.99. I do have that. Those are cute. I'm looking for those Marvel Legends figures. This is cute. Only $2.99. Jeez. Okay. is cool. This is really creepy and cute. I love it. This is kind of cool. Oh, it's like classic. I like that a lot. Well, that was a good trip. I didn't find the Marvel figures I was looking for, but I'm wearing my Laguna blue shirt, and I found this Monster Fest Frankie, and I've been wanting this doll. I just was putting it off. I really like their black hair with the white and blue stripes. It's very classic Frankie, and they also have bangs, which I think they look really good on this doll. And I love the whole outfit. I love the disco ball leg, which is one of the reasons I really wanted to get this doll. They're really, really cool. I love the styles and the colors on them and everything. And then I also picked up some Magic Mixies. So I couldn't pass it up for $4. It's basically $1 a pet. I don't know if I have these. I probably have all these, but we'll find out. And then there's of course one in the cauldron. I hoping it will be the limited edition one, and I'm gonna hold on to these because I have some other Magic Mixies that I picked up at I think TJ Maxx, And I'm going to do another midweek Magic Mixies video. So for anyone who enjoys those, look out for that in the future. So I'm not going to be unboxing these at the end of the video. I can always pop these in the end and show them again, but I probably won't unbox them, but maybe. I kind of want to hold on to them for other things. But all right, so that is it for today. I don't know if this will be the end of the video, so the haul might be coming up next. I don't know. We'll see. I might be going a few more places, depending on how long the video is, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm so excited about this. I stopped at Fred Meyer, and I noticed they have a lot of new toys on the shelves. They don't have the fairies, I don't think, yet. They have more of these. And I actually don't see any Rainbow High over here at all. But they have the new Series 4 of these. And this one is Christmas themed. Like a Christmas tree in the backdrop, and it comes with a fabric bow. And then there's also this one. And what else do we have? I think that's it. It's just those two. And I think this one is actually Christmas themed as well. So that's interesting. Very cute. I don't really collect the dolls as much, though, or the dogs, I mean. But they do have these Polly Pockets. They're kind of neat. They're for the 80th Mattel. They still don't have the new Buried Secrets yet. But I'm waiting for the price to drop. That is way too much. But this is the only store I think that has that. Now these are normally only at Five Below. We don't have Five Below here. So I think this is the second series of these. Let's see, do they have... I don't see the boy. They don't have the boy, which would be the rare one. But I do see they have this one. She's supposed to be rare. So that's actually really cool. I'm not buying any of these, not for $8. Jeez, that seems really high. But they are really cute. And they also have these keychains, and I actually have this one, and this guy is hanging in my car. And they have the new TLS toy Carmen Sandiego doll, so that's kind of cool. Anything else that looks new? Oh, they have Bedtime Bear. I really need to get Bedtime Bear, but I want a bigger one. They have these for $6. There's a lot of them. Don't see much else there. So it's definitely that time of year where stores are getting in new product for Christmas. So let's see if they have anything in the Barbie aisle. Okay. Oh, they have this. I feel like that's sort of new, but maybe not. I might be remembering it wrong. Yeah, I don't see much here. This all looks like old stock. So, let's see what they have in the action figure aisle. kind of a cool Lego Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, they are now starting to carry the Black Series and Marvel Legends, which they didn't used to carry these, like, at all, really. So that's kind of cool. It's Magikarp. And Weavile. That's cool. So, yeah, it's really cool. And of course, these are not on sale, so I try not to look at them when they're not on sale. Yeah, because they're so expensive. And I believe I saw coming around the corner, you can see it here, that they have their Christmas toy set up already. And they have giant coloring books. That's really cool. And they have board games. That's cool. Oh, it comes with the moose mug. That's neat. And they have a Grinch one too. Very cool. It's not even Halloween yet, and they already have Christmas stuff. It's very funny. And they, of course, have Halloween Squishmallows. But they do have this little Calico Critters Christmas set. Is really cute. Care Bears. And they have the Wicked Care Bears. These are very cute. Holiday Barbies. Looks like they only have the two. Alright, well, nothing I am going to get today, but I just thought I would show that off. Alright, so now that you saw the footage, now we're going to go through everything I found. I'm going to try to go in the order of everything that I found. So I think the first thing I picked up were these two Bayala Schleich figures. I love these figures. I love this company. I will say their figures tend to be a little pricey, so I only usually buy them when they're on sale. Now, these were not on sale, but they were only $4 a piece, and I was okay with that for what they are. They remind me of My Little Pony. They've been doing figures like this for a while now. These are both unicorns. These both have the same pose, but there are different horses that you can get in this line, and some of them have different poses. I think like these two share the same pose. The two I got share the same pose, as well as I think this one maybe, and then these two share the same pose. And they're all based on like food items. So this was the first one I saw, and it's a blueberry cupcake. And then this is the one I've been really wanting to get, and it's translucent, and it's called Gummy Bear. So let's take a look at these. We're going to open up, I think, almost everything that I found during this. I know a lot of people really like it when I need my trash can. I almost forgot. But people have mentioned that they really like it when I open up what I find at the end of the video. And some of the stuff, though, I am going to hold off for something else, but you'll see when I get to it. Alright, so here is the adorable little horse, or unicorn, I guess. It is so pretty. It has glitter in its hair and mane on the tail. It only has the symbol on one side, so it's very much like a modern day My Little Pony in that sense. It would have been really cool if it was scented like blueberries. It is not. It doesn't say it is, but I had to smell it anyway. It just smells like plastic. So that is blueberry cupcake. And inside there is like a little checklist, pamphlet kind of thing. And it actually shows tons of the ponies that you can get in this series. Because there's a lot more than just the ones that it shows on the packaging. Oh my gosh, there's a peach rings, like a gummy peach rings one. That's so cool. And there's a caramel one. Oh, I really want the caramel one. And oh, jelly fruit. I love jelly fruit. So that's really cool. And then on the other side, it just kind of shows them all without the checklist, which that is really cool. I wonder if this is like there's different series. It doesn't really say. It just says collect them all. So I'm going to have to look out for that caramel one and the jelly. I like the ones that are translucent because I always loved the translucent My Little Ponies, and I don't know if I actually have any. Like the ones with the glitter, like the glitter pony. I only have some HQG1C ones, and those are like modern day new ponies using the old molds, but I need to find some real ones. But here is Gummy Bear, and it has glitter in the plastic, it looks like. And this one, I would have liked to have seen the mane and the tail maybe painted like a slightly different color, maybe more of a gold color, which I could probably do that myself if I really wanted to. But I do like that it is translucent. See, look at that translucency. It's so pretty. And it does have the gummy bears on its little butt here, on its little flank. So there are the two of those. They're really cute. I am really happy I picked up both of these. All right, so we're gonna put them right here. And I got another pamphlet, but I'm probably only gonna keep the one. All right, so let's put them. Oops, let's put them like right there. That's a good spot. All right, and so let's see. What was the second thing I found? I believe it was this at Ross. So I've been trying to get all of the Strange Tales Marvel Legends figures, and if you've seen like I did another Ross video, and it was I think the same Ross that I got. Or no, this was from a different Ross. But anyway, Ross has been getting in these Strange Tales figures, and I got Damien or Demon, or I can't remember how to pronounce his name now. Damon, I think it's Damon Hellstrom. I had a hard time saying his name last time. And I already have some of the other pieces that you can use to build this Blackheart figure, which I think is super, super awesome. But this is Lilith. And so Lilith is the goddess of the underworld, and she's on a millennium-long quest to conquer the world as the mother of demons, which I love. I love stuff that has to do with demons and that kind of thing. I think it's just interesting and really cool. Here's some artwork of her. I always thought she was drawn really, really cool, and they did a really good job portraying her in action figure form. So here's the barcode for that if you want to look for her. I only need Moon Knight, which I really want to get a Moon Knight because I don't have a Moon Knight in my collection, so I'm actually very actively looking for that one. And then I also need Brother Voodoo to get the last two parts. He has the leg I need, he has the head. So she comes with another arm. So I already have the other arm. Now I am going to open this right now because I have the other Build-A-Figure pieces here, and I just really want to look at her to get a good look at this action figure. I really like this newer packaging that they've been using. It's really easy to open. And let me get her out of here. But actually, just real quick, I'll show you outside the plastic. And she does come with like a little cape, too. Alright, So let me get her out of here and then we'll take a look. Here is Lilith, and they did such a great job on her. Her hair is supposed to be kind of this like ethereal like darkness that kind of flows out. You can see it's translucent. They did such a good job on that. And then she has like these green earrings, and there's her face. She even has really detailed eyes, which I think is really cool. And they did like the netting, like the fish netting, as just like it's printed on the plastic. And then she has these gold legs. I would have preferred if maybe this was more like a boot, like it wasn't just painted on. But I think that looks pretty good. Here's her back. And so that's where this little cape plugs into. So the cape just plugs in to that little hole. The cape actually matches her earrings. And there's that. I love the purple and the green together. That is one of my favorite color combinations. So as far as articulation goes, she has quite a bit. Her head is on a ball joint, and it can go up and down. She looks so cool from the side. Like she has like these horns that are kind of part of her head. But anyway, she has the shoulder joints, so they go up like that, and they go out. And then she has the bicep, a double jointed elbow, which is awesome. She has the hand that can spin, but also can go up and down. And she does come with 2 alternate hands, because she comes with 2 fist hands in the box, but then she has 2 open hands too, to replace those. So I think I'll go ahead and actually replace one of those right now, and those just pop off. And there is this piece right here which can come off, but I'm gonna obviously leave it on so it looks like she's wearing like her cuffs. And there is that hand. That looks cool. I like that open hand like that. And then she does have an upper chest joint, and it kind of spins around. She has the leg joints that go to a splits. She can sit. Thigh joint, double jointed knees, and these are the pinless joints, which is really, really cool to see. They did a really good job on that. And then she also has the ankle and foot joint, and it kind of spins as well. So she has so much articulation. You can get her into all sorts of really cool poses. Let me see. I don't know if I can get her to stand up on her own because she's a little back heavy with that cape. I'm hoping maybe we'll get her to... There we go. We got her to stand. That looks pretty cool. And I'm just going to put her here on this backdrop that she came with, which looks really cool. So the Build-A-Figure part she came with is Blackheart's arm. And his arm has the double joint, double jointed elbow, and a bicep. And then if you plug this in, which I do have right here, this is the rest of him. This arm, if I can get it in there, it will pop right in. There we go. I felt it click. And then, he has more of a, I don't know what you call this joint because it's part of the body. So it kind of adds to the arm articulation. Oops, knocking everything over off camera. And then he comes with an alternate fist as well. But I really like these claw hands. So we're going to leave the claw hand on him. And now all I need is that leg and the head. And then I'm done. And I think this is such a cool figure. You can see the size of it compared to her. A lot of the Build-A-Figure figures are very large, and that's why they do them this way, because it allows you to get a really large figure for like a really good price because you're only paying for the other figure in some ways. I kind of like that, but also, like to people who just want Blackheart, it's, you got to get all the other parts. So, but there we have that. I don't know. He's probably not going to stand up because he only has the one leg. So we're just going to put him off camera. All right. So let's see. What was the next place I went? Oh, trying to remember. I think I went to another Fred Meyer, but was it the? Yeah, it was. It was the one that was closing. So Kroger owns Fred Meyer and QFC, and obviously Kroger, and lots of other grocery stores across the country. And they tried to merge with Safeway Albertsons, and it kind of fell through because, basically, no, you can't buy every grocery store. You'd be a monopoly. So now they're kind of restructuring. And they're closing some underperforming stores or stores that they said have a lot of theft. And apparently, where I picked this up from Fred Meyer in Redmond, Washington, that one is closing. And I'm really disappointed because it's one I've gone to quite often to get groceries because it's right next to a Target and a Home Depot. So you have like this nice array. Like one-stop shopping. You go and you just go park and you have all three. But not anymore because they're going to be closing. And I get a lot of groceries from Fred Meyer. I will say Fred Meyer is always pricier than other places, but they do a lot of sales that drop the prices down. But anyway, they're closing, so everything's on clearance, and they had only a couple of these left, and I picked this one up because I don't have an octopus yet. I do have a crab, and this one is cute. So here's the other ones you can get. I don't know if I actually have these other three either, because I don't have the ladybug. I don't have the cat and the dog here. I don't have that dog, obviously. And there's a cow, too. A lot of these had dogs, and I kind of, passed, because I like the animals that are not, normal pets, like an octopus and a crab. I think that's really cool. But here's the barcode for that. If you wanted to look for it, you can. But I got this for only a few dollars because it was 30% off. I am going to hold on to this for a Littlest Pet Shop video because I have one planned in the near future, and I'm going to hold on to this and open it up with everything on there. So we're just going to put that there for now. Now, I also picked up, I didn't mention it, but this is another thing I won't be opening today, but I picked this up from Fred Meyer, not the same one. This was from the one where I got the little unicorns. I just forgot to mention it. I already have her. I've already done a video on her. If you want to see a review, I'll put a link to it in the iCard. I love this doll, but they had a couple of her, and she was only, I think, $15. It says she was $19.99, and they marked it down 25% off, so she was only $14.99. And she's not easy to find anymore, and I wanted to get her because I want to do a custom of her. I don't know if I'm doing it for Halloween this year because I have a lot of other things planned, and this was kind of more of an impromptu, she's only $15, let me pick her up. But I want to make her into a witch and give her a witch hat because she has the cat. I want to repaint her cat to look a little different. And I want to maybe reroot her hair too. So I have a lot of plans. I don't know if I have time, but yeah. So she will be featured in a future video at some point as a custom doll. So look for that. All right. So the next two things I got, you've actually already seen me show them off in my car after I picked them up from Ross. And that was this beautiful Monster Fest Frankie doll, which I've been putting off getting. I kept seeing it, and then I kept thinking, no, I'll wait for clearance. And then I saw it on clearance at Walmart, and I thought, no, I'll wait and see if it gets cheaper. But I've done that before, and then it sells out, and I'm out of luck. But I figured $13 is a pretty good price for this, so I went ahead and picked them up. I really want to open this doll. I do have Laguna already. That's the only other one I have. in my collection, but there is also Claudine and Cleo. And the thing I really love about this Frankie is they have like a disco ball leg. It's like a completely different leg than any other doll, and that's one of the reasons I really wanted to get it, because they also have this beautiful hair that's very Cleo coated. Like, it looks very much like Cleo's hair, but then like hairstyle. But it also reminds me of G1 Frankie hairstyle, and I love that. I kind of want to open this now because I love this doll and I want to get them out of the box. But I also do have a Draculara from this line that comes with the food truck, and I wanted to open that as well in a video, but definitely not today. I got that a long time ago on clearance, I think from Target, like months ago. But yeah, we might open Frankie. But you also saw that I picked this little Magic Mixies minis. These are getting harder to find, and there hasn't been any news of any more of the Magic Mixies toys coming out from Moose. Like, it's just been silent. I even heard someone on Reddit, they sent them an email, sent Moose Toys an email and asked about Magic Mixies, if the line was canceled, and they basically just gave them an automated reply about how you can find them in stores. Like, very generic. But I am actually going to hold off on opening these because I have some other Magic Mixies related things that I've picked up, and I want to do another one of my midweek Magic Mixies videos because those seem very popular, and this might end up... I've already done one that I said this is possibly the last video in the series because there's just no more of these. But I have enough to do at least one or two more videos. So I'm going to hold off on this and open these also along with these. And those will be in separate videos. But obviously I'm not opening another one of Caddy today. But we are going to go ahead and open up this Frankie because I have been very excited about this Frankie. And the packaging on these is so simple to open. Like, this just pops right off like that. Easy enough, right? Now, I also did mention I picked up this hat from the one Ross store where I got Lilith. And I picked up this shirt from the Fred Meyer that was going out of business. And I'm so stoked that this hat actually matches the purple on this shirt. I was just like, okay. And then I also noticed that it kind of matches my backpack a little bit. So I was super, super stoked about that. Alright, so there's all kinds of stuff falling over. Alright, so here is this Frankie. Love this Frankie. Now, let me get them out of the box, and then we will be right back. Alright, here is Frankie right out of their packaging, and oh wow, I am impressed. So this is saran hair. This is beautiful, really, really nicely made saran hair. It is falling out though, and there is some like chunks that look like were left from cutting the bangs, which I've seen happen in other Monster High dolls, but the bangs are so perfectly straight across that it looks really great. And they have this awesome crown that's like painted on the one side, and it just looks so cool. There's like lightning bolts inside these flowers, and it's very like 70s flower child looking. I love the fringe on these pants too. It's only like, it's kind of like one-sided fabric. but it still looks pretty cool. But yeah, and this doll does have the upper chest articulation, so this is one of the fully articulated dolls. I absolutely love this doll. Look at how beautiful they did the face with the lightning bolt makeup. I love the dark lips. And then the earrings are interesting. So this one's like a little plug, and this one looks like an outlet. And they have, if you pull the hair back, you can see they kind of like hug the ear. They do that on both sides, which is really cool. And then there's this cool like necklace that says Frankie in like beads. And then there's this belt. The belt doesn't have any paint detail to it, but that's okay. There's so much detail on the crown and this necklace. It's really cool. And then I love how these pants are basically, they look like they're hemmed because they want to show off their prosthetic leg. And the leg doesn't have any writing on it. And then there's these two boots that have a lightning bolt detail in the back, kind of like stirrups. They kind of look like cowboy boots in some ways. And they match the leg, even though like you can take that off and you can still see Frankie's like kind of mechanical robot looking foot. And then obviously on this side, it's just the normal Frankie foot. Like, so cool. I am really, really impressed with this doll. And then it has, the pants are separate from the top. And I believe the top is two separate pieces. So you can see here, this knitted, this like black mesh top is separate from this silver piece, which is really cool. So you can take that silver piece off and then you just have this like mesh shirt, which actually looks really cool. I love that. I'm going to try to put this back on. It kind of looks like a corset, the way that they designed it, the front of it. I cannot get it to go back on. Okay, there we go. But yeah, man, I love this Frankie's hair. So I do have a doll stand ready for this doll, and they are very tall because of these high-heeled boots. The boots are just so cool. And they do also have these rubber gloves, and these are removable. If you take the hand off, you can take the glove off. But I think they look really cool. Now, as far as accessories go, I am noticing there are a couple of bracelets, and you don't need to take the hand off to put the bracelets on. So we'll look at those in a second, but I did want to point out the full articulation. So the head does turn, it's on a ball joint. The shoulders are on a joint that goes up and down and around like usual. The elbow is on a joint, and then the hands, obviously, because you can pull them off. They can sit really well. They have that upper chest articulation, so you can get a lot more posability there. And they have the knees. So, full articulation. I love it. Oh, I like this pose. That looks really cool. Alright, so as far as accessories go, like I said, there are these two little bracelets. I think that's what they're supposed to be. So let's try putting these on their wrists. Okay, so there is that one. It looks like chains, sort of, and then there's this one that kind of looks like a ticket, like a ticket you get at like a festival wrapped around. It's very cool. All right, and this doll is shedding so much hair, I will say. So I might end up washing their hair to kind of help with that, and so I can brush it out. So you also get this little mini poster of the 4 main dolls in this line, which is really cool. And there's Laguna. I love Laguna. Claudine, Cleo, and then Frankie in the middle. There's no Draculaura. Draculaura comes with that food truck, like I was saying. There's a pair of pink, like electric-looking glasses, and I like how they're very translucent. So there is that. That looks pretty good. And then you also get this bag, which is gigantic, and it has like fake fringe hanging off of it. There's so much detail on it, like printed and sculpted, and it has plugs on either side. So that can go like over, maybe. It's kind of hard to get over, but that can go on their arm like that. It's very cool. There's also a ticket. There we go. It says Monster Fest Admit 1. That can be held in the hand like that. There we go. They got their ticket. They're ready to go. But they also have this really oddly shaped drink with like a crazy straw on the top. And it looks like you can see through and see that it's some sort of like lightning lemonade is what I'm guessing that is. And that can be held on the hand with the little handle like that. And then there's also this, which I think is a camera. Often Frankie will come with a camera. This one doesn't come with any photos that slot inside of it like some of the other ones. And, you know, they can hold that with their hand. And then the last item is this really cool hot dog on like a black bun. I love the way this looks. And they can hold the hot dog as well. There we go. Awesome. I love it. So there you have it. There is Frankie Monster Fest. Well, Monster Fest Frankie. I love this doll. I love the colors on it. It's very neon. I wonder if it like, oh, it does glow in black light. Look at that. I will try to get some pictures of this doll in black light for the end of the video. Oh, wow. That glows too. And so does this on the heels. That is really cool. So yeah, I will try to get some photos in black light of this doll for the end of the video because I think that would be really cool. Well, there you have it. We opened a few toys today. We have a few that I'm saving for other videos and things, so stay tuned for those if you want to see those unboxed. You'll have to let me know what your favorite item was from today. Maybe it was even something I didn't bring home that you saw during the thrifting, or not really thrifting, but more like shopping, toy hunting parts of the video. So you'll have to let me know. Let me know which little unicorn you like the best. And then we also have Lilith. God, that's such a cool figure. I love it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like this. If you did, give it a like. Give me a hype. This isn't really showcasing anything new, obviously, so I hope you stuck around the whole time just to see everything anyway. Thank you guys again for your support. Share the video if you think anyone would like to see it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications. That way you get notified every time I put up a video, and use the subscription tab to keep track of all my videos. So, well, take care out there. I love you guys. Bye. A special shout out to all my members. Thank you guys so much. Also, thank you to all my subscribers, new and old. Without you, these videos would not be possible. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.